I honestly thought we were going to go down a history road. I thought you were setting
History
up.
Road?
I thought you... the name of our
Did you
second
just
album.
say History Road?
I thought we were going down a history road.
Because I love it. I love History Road. Well, let's take a little walk down History Road.
We fucked up naming this podcast.
We should have called it History Road. We blew it.
We had something.
We fucking blew it. I already registered Mostly Harmless, or not Mostly Harmless. That's the fucking other show I'm about to do. The problem is I'm already recording and have been for 153 bars.
Is that how you measure conversation?
I forgot
We've been
to
talking
set
for
it.
about 8 bars.
I just set it. I forgot to set it to time, so it's on music.
Does that mean we can syncopate this podcast?
Yeah, baby. It's at 120 BPM for those of you that want to put a fat beat down.
Normally, when you look like I do, they take you aside. And they talk to you. You know? They're like, what are you doing
Why is that?
here?
Because
Why?
you're weird?
I don't know.
You're long hair?
I just seem like a guy who would be fucking up, I think.
Okay.
I look like a...
At the very least, you look like a stoner. So
Yeah.
you might have drugs on you or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good for them.
Yeah. You look
know?
like someone who was angry at their job and wanted to take it out on strangers.
I don't know that I would agree with that.
You don't agree with that one?
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I smile. I see my smile in the mirror, and I'm like, I seem like a happy...
You look like a man who just came out of prison.
All right.
Did you ever...
Like, was I visiting someone?
You just got out.
Just got off. What do I clean the prison?
Well, you cleaned up.
All right. Good for me.
Yeah. You look like the guy that puts the luggage off the cart into the airplane.
Maybe that's it. Maybe they just thought.
Oh, they thought you were
I
in
was
the wrong part.
place.
Yeah.
Right.
I was at the store or something. They're like, "Oh man, these peanuts, huh?" Like, whoa. And I was just like, "Yeah,
Honey
man.
roasted?
You gotta be
with
kidding
honey?
me! HRP? I know about SP or USP,
Excuse me.
but I ain't never had HRP." Anyway, so by the way, USP is unsalted peanuts. I'll stand up in my, like, where my seat is, just to kind of stand, because I've been sitting for fucking however long.
Don't want blood clot.
Definitely not. You're just saying don't stand up and fucking try to go before everybody else.
Right. Don't stand up and look at everybody else like, oh, it's getting, but
Come on, I gotta get it.
I'm a little hungry. I'm the only one that's hungry.
I'm the one that has to
I'm
go.
the only one that's hungry.
I'm the one that has a thing to do. Not
I
you.
have a connecting flight only. It's just me on the whole plane.
No one on this plane has somewhere to go.
I gotta
Everyone
be in
took the
Atlanta. I have to be in Atlanta.
You took this plane to just sit on it. You're not gonna get off and go somewhere in a taxi cab. You look into like a fucking recording booth.
Yeah.
And there's like a real like recording booth with nobody in it.
Yeah.
And then they like turn on a switch, and then suddenly like holograms of Aerosmith come in,
That's the one.
and they're like, "Hey man, you gotta get to the show."
We forgot.
Oh shit! Here's your backstage passes. Like I want like a Beatles ride at Disneyland.
Who wouldn't love a Beatles ride?
I would love a Beatles ride.
You would-
imagine? Picture this: you get into the Yellow Submarine.
Oh, my least favorite of the Beatles times.
You go down in the ocean.
You're looking out a glass onion.
Wait a minute, what's that? An octopus's garden.
Oh, God. I hate this ride. This ride sucks. Let me off this fucking ride.
Chelsea
I got back
says
problems.
that was the best Steven Tyler impression I've ever heard.
So then Steven Tyler says, we gotta get to our own show.
Hey, get in the ride. We're late for the show. At first, you're in a theatre, and she's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Ellen. Ellen, and she does that like 13 times.
Is the ride broken by this point?
Yeah, yeah. And then it's like, welcome to my dream. It's my dream. It's Ellen's dream. And you're in Ellen's dream, and she dreams she's on Jeopardy, and Alex Trebek is there, and Jamie Lee Curtis is there, and then Bill Nye the Science Guy shows up, and he's like, let's take you on an adventure about energy.
We got to get to the Aerosmith show.
Quick, you're gonna miss the Aerosmith show. What if every fucking ride at Disneyland was like, you gotta get to the Aerosmith
You go
show?
into a dark room, it leads you to the back of the
Yeah,
Aerosmith
yeah,
ride.
and you get the fucking roller coaster. What if old people that don't want to be on a roller coaster are forced to ride a roller coaster because they gotta hurry or they're gonna miss the Aerosmith concert?
Yeah. You could literally go online right now and watch, I'm just talking about me, 10 years of things that I've made for you for free.
10 years.
You don't think that's worth? Buy this pocket knife.
Buy this pocket knife.
You need it.
It's got my name on it.
Ooh, if I had my name on a pocket knife, I'd be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
If you got a fucking pocket knife, a branded pocket knife, you would have to know. At some point, someone will be murdered with it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you knew.
I don't want to know about
you
it.
knew.
All right, well, I don't want that then. I want something else.
Yeah, man, you gotta pick something that's not gonna be an instrument of hate.
Mike Falzone stress ball.
There she blows.
Dude.
Aye, Captain. My grandpa was like, he had like a quadruple bypass surgery on his heart because like his heart gave out and he's had all these heart attacks and, but he like got this crazy surgery that he almost didn't get because he was like, well, fuck it. I'm old, man. What do you want to do with my heart? Like,
yeah.
My heart's giving me, if I'm getting heart attacks, this is probably like the end, you know? Why?
Right. Why don't you just get me a couple pillows?
Yeah,
Save some money.
Give me somewhere comfortable to lay my
Give me
wrist.
some fucking Taco Bell.
Well,
Dude,
that's also,
I wish he could talk during the surgery to the doctors doing like the hard shit, like
Yeah.
doing the bypass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, put that there. Oh, smoke 1,000 cigarettes.
This is good. I'm gonna fill this with French fries as soon as you're done. Oh, I can't wait. I'm just gonna drink bacon grease. In fact, go ahead and just funnel bacon grease directly onto my heart.
Yeah,
while you're in there.
good stuff.
I was at the bowling alley the other night for a friend's birthday, and I was looking at the other, like,
judging everybody.
I guess I was, but
Yeah.
I was looking to see, like, who was up there. It's just like Chris,
Yeah,
or
Steve.
Amy,
Fuck Amy.
and I just would, in my head, be like, would never hang out with you, would never hang out with you, would never hang out with
Too
you.
boring. I can't believe you're doing the neon bowling. That doesn't fit your stupid name.
Well, you got the bumpers up and not hanging out with you.
Somebody in one of my favorite bands at the time was a white guy with dreadlocks. And I was like, I'm also a musician. I really like them. I'm in my early 20s, so I don't know who the fuck I am.
Right. You're
So
just
I'm gonna
discovering
try some
yourself.
shit. Had him for like 6 months. No girl talked to me ever because my head smelled.
Yeah. That's because it has to smell, right? To have that.
If you're a white guy, you have to do so much shit to your head to have dreadlocks. And it's not. You know what? I'm going to keep this at me, my personal experience.
Okay. All right.
I smelled. My head smelled.
What did it smell like?
I'd get beetles stuck in it.
Did it smell like Dad's
I remember
hat?
I was father's hat.
Does it smell like Papa's hat?
Smells like Grandpappy's cap. I went to a diner once, and I was hitting on the waitress because I thought she was beautiful.
Yeah.
And during my hitting on her time, 2 beetles fell off of my head and onto the table.
Is that real life?
And we never went out on a date.
Is that real life?
Owen? Nothing.
Guys, welcome to Dynamic Banter, the podcast where Mike and I talk about really whatever we want. No clear gimmick. No hook. No searchable terms.
Do you like, I don't know, laughing? Comedy?
Hey,
Talking.
Do you have a very specific sense of humor? Then you're probably going to have an okay time listening to this podcast.
Hey, do you want to tell your friends probably gonna want to start at the beginning, I guess. Give us a shot.
Hey, do you know what SourceFed is?
No.
You're probably not going to like this.
Yeah.
If you don't know what SourceFed is. Guys, Owen Carter's home.
Thank you,
Owen
Owen.
Carter. Welcome home, Owen. Guys, Owen has been hard at work editing the latest Dave and Ross sketch.
I like that.
And Mike, before Mike leaves, can we show it to him?
Oh, it's still exporting.
Oh, well, when will it's gonna? But isn't it? It's wait, you're gonna post it in the morning?
I gotta go back.
You're gonna go
shit.
back
Tonight?
It's on like a. It's gonna be it.
Do you realize that this is your first time that your voice has been heard on the podcast? And you
we got him.
and you wasted it on that video bullshit?
We got you.
Would you rather me have told you or not told you? What was that movie he was in with Weird Al?
UHF.
Yeah. We should watch that.
That's one of my all-time favorites. That's one of my all-time favorites.
You ever see that movie?
UHF?
Yeah.
It's one of my all-time favorites. I love UHF from a very early age. That kind of absurdist movie stuff is that's my bread and butter.
It's important to have both.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do with a stick of butter? Nothing. What do
No.
you do with bread? It's boring. Put them together, and you got yourself your bread and butter.
Isn't it? There's no worse feeling than opening up the refrigerator and just seeing butter.
I know, it's the worst.
No, I hate it.
I've walked into the scary, dark stairwells of this place and have seen her coming up the opposite direction.
Ooh.
And it's terrifying.
Does she in this one? Over here?
Never in this one, thankfully.
This is Creepy G.
I don't
She can't
want,
be
yeah,
there.
I don't want her to know which one I live in.
Sure.
For very
So
specific
you mix
reasons.
it up and you go up and down all the staircases.
Yeah, and I'll just knock on doors and be like, let me in quick, please.
You just keying
Just
into,
right now, let me in. I'll leave right away. Just right now, let me in.
Has that ever worked or?
Never. But I've bumped into her in the other stairwell, and she's terrifying. She yelled at Owen and I our first day here.
What did she say?
She yelled at me my first day here.
What did she
Just
have
like
to say?
random garbage. Like, oh, hey, yeah, this is one of those, huh? Oh, here he comes. It's just one of those. Like that kind of shit. Oh, no. Not this time. No. Those pull string toys.
Yeah.
Do you know how that works?
No.
Do you know what's going on inside the doll?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. There's a box in there, and inside that box is a tiny record player.
Nuh-uh.
I swear to God.
That's nuh-uh.
100%. It's a tiny record, and when you pull it, it releases the needle onto this thing.
Are you fucking with me right now?
I swear to God. That's what fucking pull string toys are. They're tiny records.
There's a snake in my boots. That was a
Yeah,
record?
it's meant to
That was
be.
a
I
hit
mean-
record?
You know what? BuzzFeed, I just gave you an article.
Did you know?
That's some BuzzFeed shit right there.
Did you know that all old toys are hipsters? Is the name of the... How hipster are your old toys?
Did
Well,
you-
these toys have a fucking record player in them.
Oh, yeah?
10 of 10.
My record collection consists of wind-up toys, of pull string toys.
Hey, what's your favorite record?
that's
There's
really
a snake
funny.
in my boots.
That's pretty funny. Every toy with a pull string is a hipster, a little hipster, because it has a record player, a portable record player.
Yeah.
I just connected it.
Go ahead.
It's because you were saying that woman would make a great pull string toy
Okay.
doll,
And we're back on track.
right?
Yeah.
Now we're back.
Great job.
Thank you. So I'll never be able to remember anything else because
You
I
had an
remember that.
encounter.
I won't remember a birthday where my dad was really awesome. That memory got traded out.
Hey, what color was your first bike?
Oh no!
Shit.
That one I gave up to remember why we got to records from this
That's too
the
bad.
crazy lady. That's not how memories work. FYI. Maybe just leave it by the door.
On the next episode of Tips for Remembering Your Reusable Bag for Whole Foods.
Put it in your trunk of your car. You'll never forget that bag.
Good tip.
Yeah, there's a product they sell where you can keep a reusable bag on your keychain. You can get it on Amazon and you put it on your keys.
That's also a good place.
I like to carry around a backpack. You can keep snacks in there, a notebook, a laptop, whatever you need in there, but also you can keep a bag.
3 places you can keep your bag to remember it when you go to Whole Foods. Thank you so much. What I've noticed recently from listening to Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast is he doesn't pronounce the TH in that. And I've been doing that a lot.
How does that sound?
Fucking, and it goes down there and it's kind of like that. It used to be like this. Then it winds up being like that. Exactly like that. And I fucking love that.
Oh, no.
A lot.
Oh, no.
It's my favorite.
It's really funny.
I mean, I remember when I was down there, it wasn't anything like that.
I love it.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot with voices recently.
I'm not going to partake in that.
I'm not going to partake in something like that. Like that. It is. Also, dude.
Hey. You going to fish that?
You going to fish that?
You going to fish that?
You going to fish that or what?
You going to fish that?
You're going to fish at or what?
Oh, no.
I loved British people who pronounced a lot of F's in everything they said.
Oh, yeah. Like bruv. Or no, I like bruv too. But
Bruv?
with the V, when you add like a V on the end.
What's that?
But you're talking about when they add like a, because there's a UK accent where
like instead of anything, they'll say, oh, anything.
Anyfin. Yeah. I like that.
I don't know fucking anything. And it's that
Yeah,
like,
it's nice.
whatever that chimney sweep type situation is,
Yeah.
I don't know, but fucking, do you know? Because I fucking don't. I don't know fucking anything. And
Anything.
I feel like all I'm saying is like negative. I just imagine this character like doesn't know anything about the current situation that he's in.
Right.
Where's the fucking train? I don't know where fucking, it's like a drunk Michael Caine kind of.
Yeah, it is like
I don't know fucking anything. Like that. I've been doing that a lot.
I like it.
All right.
I'm into it.
You like that? I'll tell you what my fucking favorite thing in the UK is.
I'll take it.
Anyone watching from the UK, anyone listening, when you say innit, that's my favorite shit.
Yeah, innit's good too, yeah.
I don't know how to use it properly. I know that I smile every time somebody says it.
Yeah, it's
because
nice.
it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nice day, isn't it? That's nice day, isn't it? I get that.
Yeah.
But then it'll be like, I look like a fucking polar bear, isn't it? I look like a polar bear, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, I love it.
Love it.
And I also love when they say, right. Well, let's get to work then. I like right.
Right.
Right. Well, you're going to want to go that way and then go that way.
Right. I thought I did, but I fucking don't know anything.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's dig into this meal then.
Right. Right.
You going to go off to work? Right.
That's almost Australian.
Right.
Is that Australian?
Maybe. It's Tommy Tricker and the Stamp Traveler. Fuck me. Got a MacBook Pro. All right. I mean, I'm going to give some skip it about it. It's an MacBook Pro Retina 15-inch with a 2.5 gigahertz Intel Core i7. We got 16 gigabytes of memory. We got the Intel Iris Pro 1536. And I'm running OS XL Capitan, baby.
Do you know what any of that means?
Definitely not. I read a list. I used to know computer stuff. I used to be pretty computer savvy.
Yeah.
Like, I used to know my way around a computer screen. The Ghostbusters was a live-action children's situation comedy.
Oh, this particular comedy had a lot of situations in it.
Here
That's a bit
comes
different.
my favorite genre of comedy. It's a situation comedy.
I'm not much for comedy unless it has to do with some kind of situation. Don't give me no situationless comedy.
Hold on. I was watching this comedy movie the other night, and there were no situations, and so I didn't find it funny at all.
Not
They
my
were just-
thing.
Do you plan on gambling at all?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe a little. Gotta do something.
Hey man, put a $20 into the slot machine.
Zoya would I think that she would think I was weird if I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Gotta do something weird.
Yeah, I'm saying whatever stays in Vegas is what it is there when you left it.
I say we dedicate the next half an hour to just making up fake slogans.
For Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Las Vegas. Oh, you're gonna get there.
Las Vegas. If it happened that one time, it can happen again another time.
Las Vegas. Bring your pals.
Las Vegas slot machine. You know what I mean?
Las Vegas, put your money where your mouth is.
Las Vegas, put your money where your mouth is, and then talk real fast.
Talk real fast. Las Vegas, hey, why don't you have a seat, will you?
What does that mean?
I could do this all night. I love it. I think
yeah.
it's good. We're getting into the delirious times.
I don't even care if they're funny.
They're probably not.
Las Vegas is like a truck, but wider. That doesn't make any sense.
Las Vegas, kick off your shoes.
But that would really be something.
I want to see that done well.
That's next year.
Someone here on the podcast who's like a graphic designer, just mock up something real quick.
Yeah, take a break from your honest
Actual job. And
your ad
Las
agency
Vegas,
job.
kick off your shoes. I want to see what that looks like. What are they trying to say?
It's a guy I would imagine like with two beautiful women on his arms, and he has like this extravagant car behind him and all the lights in Vegas, and he's walking down the street, looks right at the camera, and he's like mid kick, and the shoes coming right at the camera.
Right to the and for some reason the dun 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 is playing.
Las Vegas, what are you doing with those shoes still on?
Sir, your shoes are still on. You want to kick them off before you come into this casino. Las Vegas. Oh boy, you better buckle up. You got one more in you?
Las Vegas, finish your milk.
Las Vegas, bring your coins. That one maybe makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, ooh, giddy up, doggy, you're gonna have a time.
Can I talk about an app that I've been using that you don't want me to?
Yeah,
It's called
do it.
I'm gonna say it right now.
Go ahead, I want it.
Videorama. It's
Oh,
a nice
I think
little,
I've heard of that.
It's a nice. It just kind of came out.
Tell
I
me
think.
what it is. Describe it.
It's a video editing software.
I want to
Video
hear
editing
it.
software and
Tell me about it.
and you can edit.
I want to
different
know
videos.
about
You
it.
can edit.
Tell me. Tell me.
videos.
Tell
in
me. No, so
just
it's
a
like an
video
editing. It
editing
is
app.
editing
Yeah,
software.
it's nice,
Yeah.
and you could. It's easy to use, and I like it.
Pardon me.
I think the.
Pardon me, I said.
Okay. It's not supposed to be easy, baby.
No. Yeah, there's a Jesus quote that's like, if it ain't, I didn't make it. If
What chapter is that in?
Forgetfulness, 22.
A letter
422.
from Forgetfulness.
A reading
to
from the letter from the book of Forgetfulness, chapter 2. Jesus said, "Forever about it, forever." Amen.
Amen. And he stood on high, and he did say down to his disciples, "Do you remember when?" Not tonight. Amen.
Amen. From Forgetfulness. That was my favorite chapter of the Bible. My favorite book of the Bible.
Book of Forgetfulness.
My mom had this fucking thing up in the house that was like an embroidered quote.
Yeah.
Embroidered quotes were like the thing, baby.
Dude.
Those were the tits.
Our parents' generation loved embroidered quotes. That was their GIFs.
Yeah, that's their memes. The original memes were embroidered quotes. You'd walk into someone's house and be like, "Oh shit,
Cool.
Yeah, home is where the heart is, isn't it?"
Yeah, you know what? I will bless this house. What if I do?
Yeah, friendship is forever. It sure is.
What do you do on this? You play checkers on this? What do you do?
There really is only one person who's like really digging it into me about the phone usage.
But you're very close to that person.
I'm very close to that person.
Would you say that person's beautiful?
This interview's over.
I'm not asking you to tell me who it is, but I'm asking you if you kiss that person.
I think my mom's very beautiful, yes. And I have kissed my mom.
Me and Zoe are going to get married.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks.
This is how I find out, huh?
This is how you find out. Also, the engagement
Along
a
with
long
everyone?
time ago was that.
This it with everyone listening right now, strangers. You tell me amongst strangers.
Well, they're not hearing it yet. We still have to upload it. So you're...
Oh, I'm putting it up.
Yeah, but right
Yeah,
now...
it's going up.
You're the only one hearing it right now.
Everyone's
is what I'm saying.
listening to this right now.
So at my age now, my parents didn't have any money, and they had a baby on the way.
we're time travelers. We're in the
You
future
are
right
hearing
now.
it by yourself before anybody
We're
else
in the
hears
future because they're hearing it right now.
Do I have a
True
kid?
or false? They're hearing it right now.
I honestly don't.
Someone is listening to this on their headsets. Hi, Nikki. And they know.
Do you think Robert's listening right now?
Yes, right now.
Robert,
So that's how I'm finding
if
out.
your name is Robert and you're listening to this podcast, I'm behind you. Turn around right now.
Kiss him. Give a kiss. Run away. Run. You don't need that moment.
Run away.
You know, you're not thinking about that, man. Hormones and shit are going on.
Yeah, I was
in your
too busy
brain.
being horny.
Horny. Too busy rubbing my leg on the fridge. Too busy getting mama's baby oil and taking it downstairs.
Las Vegas. Rub your leg on the fridge.
Rub your leg on our fridge. Come on in.
Rub your leg on our fridge.
Rub your leg on our fridge. Scared of June bugs. I've been scared of them. They're big. They're
Yeah.
huge. And they do. They're like the fucking scarabs from the Mummy.
Yeah, and they're fearless.
They're like real scarabs.
yeah,
Egyptian terrifying scarabs.
scarabs.
Scary ribs. Come to Chili's and try the scary ribs. They should do that around Halloween.
I want my baby back, baby.
Scary ribs.
Barbecue sauce.
When you're driving, your attention is very important.
I'd agree with that.
You should not be having your attention on anything else but what you're driving and where you're going.
Yep.
If you have a podcast on right now and you're driving, you're a bad person.
Okay.
Concentrate on the road, please.
I don't know that I'm...
This episode is brought to you by the NTSPL ATSCAF.
tick it or click your belt off.
Go ahead.
Is their saying.
Go ahead and take this ticket if you don't feel like putting that belt on. You've seen the stickers.
You currently without belt, you're getting a ticket. You're getting a citation.
The police officer comes over. He's like, if you're wondering why I yelled, it's because of your lack of belt.
Because of that unbucked belt.
I don't know that I could do better than...
You gonna be quiet as a cricket? No belt, you get a ticket. And that's the slogan for the NHTS 3A593AN.
When you were pulled over, did they come over to the window and say, did you hear the siren? It's because you don't have a belt on.
I can't.
I think
this is over. Podcast is over.
If-
It doesn't get any better than that.
There's no way. There's like
We have to stop the
9
podcast.
There's like 10,000 people that listen to this podcast, I think, as far as I could tell from
10,000?
There's about 9,000.
That's about a 9,000. Man, that burger was so good. It was like a 9,000.
What do you think, Joe? You think thumbs up or thumbs down?
Hey, from 1 to 10, how many thousands was that?
9,000.
Oh, yeah, we got a 10,000. I gotta get out of here. You're off the hook, kid.
That's why they speed off. Going to 9,000.
What is that, truckle? That's because you were unbuckled. You don't want to go like, oh man, I'm doing this, and then it doesn't happen. Because
Yeah.
then they're like, what happened to that one thing?
Yeah.
And you're like, sorry, Mom, I'm not good. Turns out I'm not good, Mom.
You have to say that?
Mama, no one likes me. Mama, Hollywood don't like me. Help me, Mama. Help Hollywood like me. Sorry, Mama. Yeah, it's a sorry, Mama.
Next episode, your mom goes to Hollywood to make it like you. How you don't like my boy?
My mijo. Why do you like him?
He's fine.
Man, we've got a lot of Transformers movies to get to. What do you want? My mijo, he says you don't like him. I don't like that. You're a mama, right?
What? Talking like a 27-year-old dude.
You're a mama.
You're
you
a
get
mama.
it. You get it.
What was that show from the, I want to call it this, 70s about happy days? They documented several happy days.
There's a show where they experience several happy days. What is that one?
What's that one show? Came out years later about a group of friends. I think they were all called Simpsons.
What's that Jerry Seinfeld show where he walked around? Which one is that?
Oh.
Alf.
Everyone loves a guy named Raymond. Everyone has a guy
In
named
that
Raymond
show.
they're fond of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A honeybee that is away from the hive foraging for nectar or pollen will rarely sting,
In game.
except when stepped on or roughly handled.
Except when stepped on or rushed through a hotel lobby. I got stung by a bee. Well, what'd you do?
I was rushing through a hotel lobby.
I hit it with my shopping cart. He is pissed. I would absolutely love to hear someone from Chicago or the Midwest read this article. Is all I was thinking before.
A process which is accelerated if the bee is fatally injured.
The process for the bees and barbs. Some bees have barbs. Wasps.
Do you think there are people that call them wasps?
Yes.
I think that's incorrect.
I don't think.
What part of the world is that?
Midwest.
Where they say wasps?
Oh, no. What's that? A net of wasps?
Oh, no, dear. That's more like Canadian. Oh, no,
Well, it's
dear.
close.
Canadian.
Michigan and Canada touched by water.
Oh, but not that close.
You did 7 accents. 2 of them were made up.
No.
Cockney internet.
The alarm pheromone emitted when a bee stings another animal smells like bananas. Do they like bananas? Does that mean when there are bananas around, they're attacking it? They want to attack it?
If you smell bananas but you can't see bananas, bees are killing something.
Also, you're having a stroke.
That's toasts.
Yeah, but smells that you shouldn't be smelling are always not a good sign.
Right. In this case, they're pheromones. That means a group of bees is killing something.
Or you're not doing good.
Or there are bananas around. It's one of those 3 things are happening. Either there's bananas, there's no bananas, and you're in trouble. Or there is no bananas and there are bees.
Bees. For patients who experience severe or life-threatening reactions to insect sting, allergy injection composed of increasing concentrations of naturally occurring venom may provide protections against future insect stings. Protect you from insect stings. Insect stings. Oh, protect you from insect stings. Insect stings.
Thank you guys for joining us this week. Perfectly normal show.
Because I'm seeing your levels and I'm seeing my levels, and they're hitting the same.
You think we could stretch this into an hour?
Just this type of discussion?
Just the level.
Well, we've talked about less for longer.
Join us on our next podcast.
Less for longer. My name is Jonathan Less, and is my friend
Pat Longer.
I think I need
One
to
of them's
issue...
campaigning for the other one. Simon Pegg sounds like he would be famous. That's a famous name.
Have you ever seen a movie called Shaun of the Dead?
Yes.
That's Simon Pegg, that main man.
I just call him Shaun of the Dead no matter what he's in.
Well, it's not his name.
Damn it. God damn it!
But his name is Simon Pegg.
Okay. Should I call him that next time?
Yes. Don't call him Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Because I'm sure
Let me get a picture of Shaun.
He probably gets a lot of that.
Oh.
Think about that.
Well, then why would that be?
Because it's
used to it.
Because it's not.
Turn
It's
around.
probably not ideal, right? To be called a character you played in a movie.
People call me Mike. I'm Mike on YouTube. I answer to it. The stage kind of just looks like a podium. It's up about 1.5, 2 feet off of the ground. It's very small. It's about the width and length of this table. If this
Okay.
table were a rectangle.
Okay.
And you
What
were
is
to
this
extend
like?
it. Let's say probably, what is this, like 3.5?
feet?
No, this is
2.5
like
feet?
3. Let's say it's
This is
3.
like 2 feet.
Okay, add another foot onto that.
2 feet.
It's like 3x5, this stage.
Yeah.
And it's high.
This table's like about a 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
This is about a 9 by about 10,000.
2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah, so it's not exactly like this table. Bit different than the table. If you're hanging out with a bunch of friends in a bad band, you gotta listen to that band 1,000 times. I don't care if they give to charity.
And you have to
got
say
a bad
they're good.
band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come to your show. I know you need 15 people. I'm one.
But what if someone's so nice? What if you meet someone and they're the nicest person in the world and their friendship is very valuable and you're like,
is that guy in a bad band?
what if he's in a bad band?
Nah.
Then you don't even attempt to be friends with
There's
him?
too many good people in the world who are also good at stuff by the time you're 30.
Wow.
You know what? If you're 13,
That's harsh, bro.
if you shut up, if you're 13 and you got a friend in a shitty band, be that guy's friend because he's probably not going to play music for the rest of his life, and you're not going to have to go to those shows. If you're 30 and you're just meeting somebody and they're in a shitty band, fuck that guy.
What if he's learning? What if he's learning, Mike?
Is he just started learning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Go support him. Go support your friend. Why you being a dick? If you got 9 friends, you could lose one.
But you should share that friend
Yeah, give him to somebody else.
before you give it up.
Find somebody who doesn't mind shitty music
What if there was
and
like
give that friend to them.
What if there was like a sketch where like this guy is like, he's like, hey man, you're my good friend. Let's go hang out as friends. Let's fucking hang out. They've known each other for years.
Okay.
And then they go to this like, they go to a restaurant or something and there's another friend there invited. And then you're like, hey man, meet my friend Jake. Have you met Jake? And then that guy goes, oh shit, you're exchanging me, aren't you? This is a switcheroo.
Is it because of
You're
my last
switching
album?
me up.
You guys,
What?
new high score, level 24.
Jesus Christ. Owen got to level 24 on
You-
Tetris.
You've come a long way from not saying shit on this podcast.
Hey, Owen, you're my good friend, so I'm going to tell you this. Nobody gives a shit.
Hey, Owen, fuck your high score, dude. Hey, Owen, I just went from 9 to 8 because of your fucking high score.
Oh, shit. You're going to have to switch him out. You're going to have to take Owen to another friend.
Hey, Owen, this is Jake. Oh, shit. Owen goes, oh, shit.
You're switching me out. You're switching me out, man,
Fuck.
after all these years.
Is this because of the Tetris thing?
Dude, I'm so loyal to you. Is this it? You're pawning me off on Jake?
Anyway, guys, it's super loud in here.
I gotta go because I've got a 7 a.m. So you guys have great time funds.
You're dropping this guy off at 6 a.m. I gotta go. I got a great night's sleep last night. I don't want to waste any more of this on you guys.
I always go to the Apple TV and go like, man, maybe I want an Apple. Man, I want an Apple TV. I think I want an Apple TV. And I'm like looking at it and I talk to one of the Genius Bar guys that works there and I go, sell me on this Apple TV. Tell me why I need Apple TV. And they talk about it and it gets me all excited and pumped up. And then I realize I have like 7 devices over
That do
there
the same
that do
thing.
the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then I go like,
Nah.
maybe not. And then I walk away. And then
How
I do
many
it
times
again.
have you done that?
Maybe like once a month.
Since it's come out.
Since it's come out. For 6 years. Once a month I think about getting a
Tell
Apple
me,
TV.
hey, you. What's your name? George?
Yeah?
Come here. Sell me on this
here
Apple
we go.
TV.
He's doing the Apple TV thing again.
Come on.
Here we go.
I think this is it.
I don't think you want it, Mr. Zaragoza.
Why
I
is
don't think
that?
you want it.
Why
Because
is
you
that?
decide not to get it every month.
It's a new month.
Well, there's
baby
plenty of
boy.
streaming options. You can down whatever you buy on iTunes. You can stream directly to your TV.
Yeah.
You can stream your apps on your phone. There's even storage for DVR-like services where you can save some of your favorite movies.
So
and
you can
shows.
save movies, shows.
Yeah.
Go
Apps.
on. Keep going.
I've told you this so many times.
And again?
There's an HDMI output. It's very easy to connect it to your amps or your sound systems.
Gotta
or
have the
video
sound,
switchers.
baby.
You can use your phone as a remote control.
Yeah, like that. And more. And some more.
It comes in
A lot of apps.
80 gigs or 120 gigs.
Ooh.
A lot of apps pre-installed.
Different
HBO
channels.
HBO Go, Amazon Prime.
I got HBO Go on my PlayStation. I have like Netflix,
It's got ESPN and
Netflix.
It's got Netflix.
Yeah. You know, it sounds like get a lot of this done on my PlayStation already.
Yep.
So I don't know about this time, but is there like an update coming out?
There might be a new one. They just put a new one out.
See you next month.
Yep. I'll see ya. I quit.
That was
That guy would
my
wanna
that
quit.
was my you impression at the Apple Store.
It's pretty good.
How accurate?
It's pretty accurate.
Have you said those things?
People who were listening to this weren't sure who was talking while they were listening to that.
You sound like you're wearing glasses.
Well, I've got a big Comic-Con coming up too, Mike.
What are you doing there? You
I'm
keep
busy.
saying like you're doing all kinds of things and you're not going to get to enjoy it.
I'm so busy.
Tired Macho Man ghost.
Boo, boo, boo. Elizabeth, I said boo.
I would lift.
I'm Elizabeth, gonna be busy during San Diego Comic-Con. Boo.
Got to keep up appearances. Sometimes I just like listening to them. And sometimes I like interacting with them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody else notices that.
I notice it and I love it.
I love when you interact. I love when you don't.
I love when you don't interact.
You know, either one or don't or whatever. Don't.
All right. Yeah, either one. Don't do it or just don't. I love it when you do it, Mike. I hope you do.
When you're trying to invite a bunch of your friends out, but then the one friend you don't want to come out hears it. Like, we're probably gonna go to that bar, but like, I don't know. Not all of us. Like,
We're probably not going to be there very long.
I'm gonna go, but I'm not probably for like one drink.
I'm
and
not
then-
going to be there very long at all.
And then you don't, and then Jeff's gonna go. Don't go. Oh my God! I remember going to that McDonald's or Burger King or whatever it was, and then going to the beach.
It
with
might
my
have been
mom.
the Burger King
Yeah.
because I don't know if McDonald's could get behind that gross garbage. Beetlejuice is about a dead boy, so you can't. It's really about a rotting man.
He's a gentleman.
He's a dead gentleman.
He is Beetlejuice,
Well,
the dead gentleman.
We just don't want to associate with any programs about dead gentlemen. We're gonna have to pass on the Beetlejuice
here.
cartoon.
There's just one thing. I don't know if the writing is locked up.
Right?
Does he have to be a dead gentleman? this Beetlejuice fella?
We love this cartoon. We think kids are gonna love it. Does the gentleman have to be dead?
We were thinking maybe he was a plumber, like a funny plumber.
We at least thought he was a living man. Was quite surprised to get to the part in that treatment there where he was a dead gentleman.
Beetlejuice. I'm referring to the cartoon about the deceased gentleman.
Let's write a series called Winchester's Everybody Loves Winchester. Or like we can come up with a good name. But
Yeah.
here's the premise of the show. It's a 3-camera sitcom. Laugh track. We got an audience.
And it's the Winchester Mansion. It takes place in the Winchester Mansion.
Yeah.
And they've got the set has all the stairways that go to nowhere and stuff.
Right.
And it's all about
like the woman living
Sarah
with these
Winchester with all the ghosts.
That's good. How many ghosts we talking?
Ooh, so many ghosts. You can bring in every ghost. Every famous Hollywood
we
ghost.
We can see if every ghost is available.
We could get Hollywood on it.
Who was the dead gentleman?
Let's get some of those famous dead gentlemen in there.
That's the corporate writer's room. We got to get the dead gentleman, the deceased. What was his name?
I think what we're going to
Beetlejuice.
need to do is we're going to need to get every ghost in that program.
Patrick Swayze's ghost. Ghost dad. Stick him in the corner.
The ghost of Bernie of Weekend Dad. Because he had to have a ghost. He's dead.
Yeah.
Slimer.
Slimer.
Casper. Danny.
Don't recall that gentleman.
You don't remember Danny the ghost? You don't remember that?
Was that before or after Casper? Don't recall Danny.
We could call it Sarah's place.
Hey, can I have a word with you, Mrs. W?
Is that the neighbor?
That's one of them.
Or that's one of the
That's
ghosts?
one of the ghosts. Are they just coming in and out constantly?
Every friend can play a ghost on that show. All the friends.
That's true. Wait, we should really write that.
Rachel, Chandler, all of them.
All the friends.
This is my 16th Comic-Con.
Hmm.
Or is it 15th? It's one of those.
Like I would know.
This is going to be easy math, and I'm embarrassed because I don't know.
Take the number of years you went.
Yeah.
Total them up.
Hold on, let me write this down. What if I start writing down all the words you said?
How do you spell total them up?
Is this one of them toll 'em up situations?
Wait, so I got all the years in my head. Now I total them up?
I know what year I was born. Do I toll 'em up? Oh, man, I just got my paycheck and I got to pay some bills. What is this, one of them toll 'em up situations?
Oh, my goodness. I was at Comic-Con this weekend, just surrounded by people. Try to count them so I can total them up. Lost count.
I would consistently get dinner with Brett
Mm-hmm.
and his lovely wife, Jamie, and their kid, Mason. Sorry, I almost said Madison.
That's okay. Can they change it?
And then Bree. They should change it now that I've said it that way. Madison. I was just start calling him Madison.
Madison Register?
That's a great name.
It's like you birthed a rich kid.
Madison Register.
I present, that's what the doctor says.
The award
The doctor
for
has a
best
trumpet.
human.
Burr, 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 burr.
Madison Register.
Do, do, boo,
It's
do,
also a
do,
good
do.
drunk person's name. A drunk person to say.
Madison Register.
Madison Register. Anyway.
And then I was over there, and she's not even over Ted's house. She's over there at Madison Register's house. I can't even find her all day night.
Has you guys seen this girl? Her name is Madison Register.
Hi again. Days turned into night, and that's how you know it's time for Dynamic Banter.
With Mike Falzone
I'm Mike.
and Steve Zaragoza.
Over here's my buddy Steve Zaragoza.
How you doing there, Mike?
I'm all right. It was warm as heck today, wasn't it?
Woo, doggy flop. I did it, and now I know it.
Did you go out there and do what needed to be done?
I went on down out there and down out there. I went out down out there.
Now, your cousin told me that you had to go into town today.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, I went down. I was getting into my truck, and I was
Oh.
going to go downtown.
I heard that.
And that little Thompson boy came walking up. And
That
he was like,
little-
"Yay, Steve, you going into town?"
That does sound like that little Johnson gentleman.
Thanks, boys.
So I said, yeah, I'm going to town. You want to come on with it? And he says, yeah, I'm going to come out to town. So we got in my truck and we drove to town.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What'd you get in town?
I had some screws.
You just had them with you, or?
I didn't stay in town for long because I had to get back for supper.
Do love supper.
Anyway,
That's our podcast for this week. Thanks so much for turning in.
Whoa, hold up, Mike. Oh, hold on. There's one last thing that needs to be said.
What's that, Steve?
I gotta read this here announcement all about the Down Square station, how there's a crack in the fountain.
Once again, that's the AP News.
Mr. McGregor says, don't climb up on that fountain while they're repairing it or it's gonna break.
Woo. Be careful out there.
Just don't go walking on that fountain. I know that everyone, when they go into town, they enjoy walking on that. Just don't walk on the fountain. They're fixing it. That's the announcement.
Till next time, this is Dynamic
Whoa, hold on, Mike. One more announcement real quick.
What's going on? Is the wind picking up again?
Yeah.
You heard him. Wind advisory.
Humphrey's sick tree is no longer a safe place to hang out.
Oh, what happened?
There's been a lot of suspicious activity going on at the sick tree. Don't go over there.
Can you be more specific about the activity?
There are ill animals that hang out by the sick tree.
Well, what the fuck, Steve? Is this thing cursed or something?
No. I think it's just a nice warm place for the animals to go when they die.
Never thought that old tree that way.
It's not safe to be around dying animals.
You know, now that I think about all my fondest memories of that tree, there sure were a lot of dead animals around. All the time.
It just ain't safe to go there. All right? That's it for our show. Go ahead. Let us out. Lead us out. Let me out.
What did you just eat off the table? How long has whatever that was been there? Is that even an edible thing? Did you kill a bug?
Did I just eat a bug?
Did you pick something up off the table? You just ate it.
Well, I was trying to make you laugh while you were talking over there.
All right.
While you were doing whatever your thing was. But it is a chewing gum.
Was I not supposed to?
That I set down because I didn't want to chew gum during the PCast.
It made me wonder. It filled me with wonder.
You're laughing right now.
Yeah, that counts.
There it goes. It worked. But now I got game in my mouth.
Yeah, and it was on the table.
Yam.
Does it taste like pledge? You ever pledged this table?
No, this is not a clean table.
Let me ask you just a couple questions. Okay? This is the first question. Has this table been cleaned since we recorded Cloverfields?
No.
Has this table been cleaned since you got it?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Okay. And then I was going, if it hadn't, when do you think, because it was here, when do you think is the last time they cleaned the table and then you picked up gum off of it and you ate it? That was the general trajectory of what I was going to say. Picture is a beautiful,
Let's
takes
take a picture.
effort to say it.
Picture. All you gotta do is picture.
Picture.
Take a picture.
Take a picture. Like that.
Yeah.
It's 3 or 4 syllables in
Take
there.
a picture.
Take a picture of us.
That's a beautiful picture of you. Good picture.
Yeah. As opposed to...
How's that quality on that TV? How's that picture quality?
That's picture perfect.
Picture perfect.
Man, that's a clear picture.
No, that's a picture with water in it.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, it's sitting there up in that daylight in that windowsill. It's so pretty, I'm going to take a picture of it. Check out this picture.
Here's a photo of my family.
Yeah, it's a cool picture. You're holding it.
And here's a glass pitcher with drink in it.
Yeah. A little thirsty. I guess I'll take the glass.
Which one is which?
Well, that's over there. My left, your right.
Yes.
That's a pitcher.
Okay, and what about this one?
That's a pitcher. If you were to compare Star Wars
That's the one.
and Click,
In which way? Because we could go any way here.
no,
Just compare them.
just compare them.
Well, one's a little longer, I bet. And one might be taller than the other one.
Sure, yeah. That's the first thing I think of is how tall a movie.
About how tall was that movie we just saw? Was that about a 15 feet?
Man, the credits start rolling. Boy, that was a tall movie.
Well, they do say tall tales.
What's it, Danny the Bull?
Yeah, Danny the Bull.
It's like an old Italian
no, man.
mobster.
Ferdinand the Bull. Danny the Bull is totally a mobster. Oh, Danny the Bull.
Danny, go get a donut.
We used to call him Danny the Bull because he was colorblind. He couldn't see red.
I thought we called him that because you couldn't believe a word out of his goddamn mouth.
I heard that.
What's that, water? What's that, babbling? Babbling brook?
What do we think the moral of the story is?
Smell fleurs if you like smelling fleurs. Don't feel pressured into getting up in them bullfight guts.
What happened at the end of the story,
He
Mike?
smelled fleurs. And they sent him out to the pasture. You know what he was doing? You know what he was doing there?
To this day?
Till this day. Ellen fleurs.
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
I do feel like we just maybe had this conversation. Did you know it was published in 1936? Good. Yeah, we need that louder.
I'd like to do stand up, I think, but it's just I feel like I will never have time.
Okay.
And it makes me really sad.
Why?
Because I would like that time.
If you
to do
want to do it, you should do it. And what I'm saying is don't feel pressured to be in the center of the ring for the bullfight. You can sit home, smell flowers. Do you want to smell flowers? Or do you want to bullfight? In this situation, stand up is the bullfight. Stand up. If you weren't busy and you weren't doing it, then you can be sad. Because that.
Why is it asking me to please enter my email again?
You said that like you're teaching an old lady how to use a computer. What is it? Who's a username?
Why is it asking me to enter my email again?
Why does it need my mother's maiden name? Can't I just be grandma at yahoo.com? No, grandma, you have to pick a name. You can't just be, okay, how about your loving grandma at yahoo.com?
What about I love my niece at gmail.com?
How about Mike is the best grandson in the world at yahoo.com? It's Yahoo, grandma. Can I get more Brooke in the monitors, please?
Did that musician request more Brooke in the monitors? Like he's on stage and he can't hear the Brooke. It helps him.
I'm not going to play one more fucking note until you turn this fucking Brooke up. We didn't spend $50,000 recording this ancient brook in the Amazon forest for you not to use it high up in the mix.
It had bugs in it.
Yes, Jerry, it had bugs. It's a brook breeding down from the skittles.
When you came through, I was like, Allison, that's my girlfriend. Here she comes. And she's like, Felicia? And I was like, no, it's not Felicia. It's not Felicia Day. It's not Felicia
I mean, I'm
Day.
a little honored because it means I lost weight. So
Oh, stop it. Don't do that girl shit on my podcast.
Well, I don't really know what Felicia Day looks like, so I'm sure if I saw her, I'd be like, Brie? Oh, sorry.
what about onion rings?
I like onion rings. But you know what I don't like about onion rings?
The onion.
When you like...
I like the batter part.
Well,
and
of course
everything
you love
else.
the batter. Of course I love the batter part. I'm a carnival boy. Dip me in batter. I want to eat it. I want to write a rap song called I'm a Carnival Boy. I like my fried stuff. I'm a Carnival Boy.
Yeah.
I need those tickets.
You also love stuffed animals.
I
so
do
that
love
makes
stuffed
sense.
animals. Yeah, maybe I am a Carnival Boy.
No, you are a carnival boy.
We'll talk about
100%.
it.
Maybe
Maybe
go
we'll talk
round.
You like corn, right?
Yeah, I do
You're
like
a
corn.
carnival
Wait, I had a
boy.
point to make. I do love popped corn, too.
Kettle corn.
Love kettle corn,
Carnival
baby. Give it.
boy.
I'm a carnival boy. Materials used for bags vary widely, but the most common are the skins of local animals such as goats, dogs, sheep,
A dog bag.
and
This is
cows.
This is my
That's
Dalmatian
crazy.
pipe
This
right
is my
here.
dog bag pipe. My dog bag bagpipe.
It still like looks like horrible.
Wait,
Oh my
someone
God.
should make one that's like a whole taxidermied dog.
And it should definitely be a golden retriever.
And it's just like,
Or a Saint Bernard. I want to see a golden retriever bagpipe.
Yeah.
that's a new brand, dude. Animal
pretty
intact
fucking great.
bagpipes. What would you do if you were coming to your fucking building and she just walks out and closes the door and just walks out? You have no idea what she did.
Out
You-
of my apartment?
Like you walk up, she just walks
Like
in.
I'm walking up to it to come in.
Yeah,
And I see her come out and walk and
And
leave.
she doesn't see you coming up.
Not
you
at all.
You catch her walking to your apartment, and she doesn't see you, and you don't know what she fucked with.
And she could be hanging out here all the time. Like you have no, she's in your personal space.
What would you do? Would you burn it?
Oh my god! But like, does she like lock it up and stuff as
You don't-
she's
Yeah,
leaving?
she
Yeah.
locks it.
But you also don't notice anything. You come back in, everything
Everything's
is
where you left it.
So like every little thing you see, you're like, was that her? Did she do that? Is she a ghost? Is she real? Am I losing my mind?
No, she's not a ghost. She's real, and she has a key to your apartment.
I mean,
And you
then
don't-
you
and
change the
every-
locks right away.
It's gonna no, but then you do it. You see it again.
Even after I change the locks.
You see it again.
I change the locks
And
when I see it
see
happen again.
Every little thing in your apartment that seems out of place, it's gonna start fucking with you, and you're gonna go crazy
What if, like,
thinking
all
that
of my,
she
like-
did it.
What if
whatever
one
it
day I
was.
come
The
home?
best
What if-
gaslighting thing ever.
What if I come home, I see her leave the apartment again, I'm going nuts. I come in here, all of the collectibles are facing the other way. Like every toy
She's
is
just now she's
is-
finally made her move. After a year, she's like, "No, I'm here."
Oh no!
Well,
I'd have
sleep
to
well
move.
tonight.
I'd have to move.
I just got so freaked out. I checked under the table.
What if she was under there? What if she was under there and she was laying in Riggs' little doggy bed?
Oh, it's Owen.
What if it was her
Oh
right
my
there?
God.
We all got actually freaked out.
Yeah.
Each one of us.
No, I get it. No.
Elliot has.
Well, don't
No,
say
I-
that. Yeah,
I-
we haven't said who he's here.
I'll say who. All right.
Andrew
don't
Delman
think
back
this-
in the studio.
that's what it is.
No, I get it. No, you.
Oh my god, that's so good. Nah. I get
No,
it.
yeah, no.
But the first
It
time I
started-
got the bagpipes, I was like,
It's like, you know,
No,
you play the
I
bagpipe.
did. Well, you see, no, he goes out with this.
no, but like, no. The thing is like,
And so Lee's my girlfriend.
Lee Nitton.
Lee- It does say.
Why does he say it like that?
Lee- He says Newton.
Newton.
Lee Newton.
Our guest is Elliot Morgan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we've never.
From the Shooting Stars podcast with Lee Newton.
Okay, I didn't ask you to plug your show.
Why'd you say thank you when he said your name like that?
Well, he said thank you and then proceeded to plug his podcast.
Huh. Why can't you just be present?
I thought we missed out. You'd called me Elliot like twice. So
Yeah, but like I didn't say your last name yet. Do you understand?
You could be Eddie Elliott.
what was
right
I
now.
watching?
When
Do you watch- I was watching
when
V.
you
I
introduce
was
someone
wa-
on a show,
I
you
was
don't say,
watching,
and James is here. When Leno had Seth Rogen on. All right, everybody. Hey, here is Seth.
Almost forgot about Seth is here.
Seth's here tonight, guys. Seth's here, also James. And we got a great show tonight.
Wait, James, tell him about that podcast you got.
Next week we got Jennifer. You gotta do the last name, or no one's gonna know who you're talking about.
I was trying to be like the YouTuber who does like the deep thing. You know? Like
Yeah.
Cameron Dallas when he was like, Jared, like, we're going to do it for the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you did for the kids?
Is that an Elliot question? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
What are you up to?
You
mate?
donate stuff?
I had a kid for a while, you know.
You had a
one of those
kid?
one of those little kids.
Yeah.
You were paying for a kid.
Yeah.
What happened to that? It fall off.
Why'd you stop?
You get bored of the kid? You figure he's doing all right.
You thought you gave him enough, or figured, yeah,
What is that?
he didn't need any more. What's up, man?
It's good.
What?
It's good.
What was going through your head when you stopped? We can talk about something else. If you want. Elliot, if you'd prefer, we can move on.
If you don't want to talk about why you stopped.
Elliot,
Yep.
what do you think this podcast will do for the rest of your career?
You know, you don't want to say that it's going to be a big thing. You know, you never want to. You never want that pressure.
Right.
But I think a lot.
You feel it?
But all I can do is hope.
That's all we got.
What is
Cool. Owen said North California, they say it.
North California.
You travel up the 199 up there to North California?
I was born and raised North California. Where you from, man? You from around here? I'm from North California.
What's that accent? I can't place it.
Down here, I'm sorry, sir. What is the abbreviation NC, really quick?
North Carolina, I think.
That's
you're
North
thinking of.
Carolina?
Yeah,
Is that, No, it's North California. When I send letters,
Like
I
where
put-
like where they say hella. You're thinking about that part.
I think this is a great episode. I think I'm going to re-listen to this.
Good.
I'm listening to it right now in the car, probably, because that's where I listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Hi,
same. You said hi to yourself in the future?
Steve. Yeah. Hope you're smiling.
Are you gonna wave to yourself in the future?
No, I just hope I'm smiling right now. And if you're not, I hope this inspires you to.
That's appropriate. Good timing on that one. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Mike,
me.
say hi to me.
Hey, Steve.
Say something to me.
You look great today.
Summer
You-
Whites, you, your friends, and your Johnson.
Elliot, was there anything you'd like to say to me while you have my attention?
You could suggest a good movie.
No, I'm driving because I'd like to write it down.